thank you very much for being here and wishing to discover this film by Sarah Maldoror. Sambizanga is really a key film for the filmmaker. It was the first long feature film ever made in Africa by a woman. So she was known as a pioneer, one of the pioneers of African cinema. When it was released, he had an international recognition, so she was known as militant cinema. And I may say that this film, on an intimate point of view, is a real echo of her personal life. Maria, like Sarah, are embracing the struggle of their husband, the fact that Maria is always with her child, and also the tragic death of Domingos. Sambizanga has been shot in Congo in 1972, while Angola was still fighting for its liberation, so it was not possible to make the film in Angola. And in 1972, when the film is made, on screen, they were talking only about the Vietnam War. So Sarah decided to make this film as she did with her two first movies, Monangambe, Gun for Banta, and Sambizanga. Those three films are about the fight against Portuguese colonialism in a time when on screen they were talking only about Vietnam War. So Sarah decided to make those three first movies like a sense of responsibility. I would like also to let you know that this is an adaptation of a novel by Luandino Vieira, an Angolan writer who was at that time in jail in Cape Verde, and Mario de Andrade translated into French, published it in Algeria, then in France. So they worked together on the adaptation alongside with Maurice Pons. Which is also interesting in this film is Sarah Maldoror's point of view. Rather than shooting and showing the bombing or the fight that were happening, she decided to focus on everyday life, on collectiveness, and on the engagement of the whole population. For example, the political classes are during sewing class or during the parties. That was the reality of those fights. Also, let you know that because she shot in Congo, you will hear different languages. The Angolan are talking in Portuguese, but the Congolese talk or in Lingala or in their own languages. So you will hear different languages because all the actors are non-professional. So that was also a real challenge that she had to face making this film, because she was not, she didn't know any of those languages. So it was something very challenging to have everyone with all those papers, the translation of all these dialogues. So thank you very much for discovering this film, and I hope you will enjoy, and I just may wish you a very nice time to this work that fortunately is done. I would like also to thank, first of all, the Film Foundation by Martin Scorsese, who did a huge job and was very important in the restoration of this movie that you will see now. Of course, thanking Betty Schiel for inviting this movie. I'm very sorry not being here with you in Cologne and but in Dortmund, I hope that maybe next year I will be able to join you and have a nice discussion after the film. And as a gift, I would like to just introduce you to this beautiful exhibition who is taking place in Paris from now until June 30, Paris Noir, Black Paris, in the Pompidou Center. So please just look at some example of art that are here about Sarah Maldoror.